I promised Mr. Firebird we'd come over this morning so I could show him my history report, my calculator, and my Smokey the Fire Engine lunchbox. Mr. Firebird is expecting us. We better get going, Pep. Here's my coin. I better not leave home without it.
Welcome to the zoo. Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Mr. Firebird is expecting us. We better get going, Pep. That's my gas gauge.
It's Cartown News Update. A little later today, we're going to be chatting with Mr. Firebird about his new time portal. So dust off your bumpers and stay tuned this afternoon.
That's my history report. That's my calculator. That's my Smokey the Fire Engine lunchbox. That's my nickel. I'll bet Mr. Firebird will really like my history report. Come on, Pep. Let's go see Mr. Firebird.
Cow! Cow!
Batter up.
I can't wait to show Mr. Firebird all my new stuff. Here we are, Pep. It's Mr. Firebird's workshop. I sure like my new Smokey the Fire Engine lunchbox. I'll bet Mr. Firebird will too. It says Firebird's Lab. It says Firebird's Lab.
Beep, beep.
Let's go find our friend, Mr. Firebird. Hi, Mr. Firebird.
Welcome, Putt-Putt. I was just putting the finishing touches on my time portal.
Wow! A real time portal? Where can you go in it, Mr. Firebird?
Nowhere at all. I don't think. You see, it's not meant for actual travel, but it gives you a way to see into the past and the future through the time portal, like a TV set, only what you're seeing is real.
Wow, that's neat!
As a matter of fact, I was just about to fire it up for the very first time. Here, I'll show you.
Great! And then I can show you my history report and my new school supplies.
Oh, what was I thinking? I need a coin to start the washing machine. Guess I'm fresh out.
Hey, I think I've got something that will solve the problem.
I can't wait to get a hold of that coin. I'll finally get to see if all my hard work is paid off.
Mr. Firebird,
Everyone's burning rubber to make it down to Earl Shine's house of car paint. Just... That's my gas gauge. Hubcaps looking dingy? Are they losing their shine? Well, Harvey's Hubcaps is the place to come for $10 hubcaps that make you look like $1,000,000.
I can't wait to get a hold of that coin. I'll finally get to see if all my hard work is paid off. I can't wait to get a hold of that coin. I'll finally get to see if all my hard work is paid off. I can't wait to get a hold of that coin. I'll finally get to see if all my hard work is paid off.
I should give Mr. Firebird my coin so he can start up his machine. Here's the coin, Mr. Firebird.
Ah, this is not a mere coin, Putt-Putt. It is the key to great knowledge. The washing machine is providing the perfect ratio between the inverted subspace bubble frequency, the molecular torque, and the spin cycle. Holy goddamn! This shouldn't be happening! Not good at all, Putt-Putt. My calculations show that until everything is brought back to the present time, I won't be able to shut the portal.
Don't worry, Mr. Firebird. I'll go in and find everything.
Once you find all your things, we can close this time portal for good. You be careful, Putt-Putt, and good luck!
Wow! It's like a science fiction movie, except I have a feeling that this is reality. These must be the 4 places where Pep and all my things landed. I wonder where I should go first. This is almost like flying.
Looking around in the time continuum.
Where things have always been.
1,
2,
3,
4. You're battling through into places in time for you. That's where you'll find Pep.
And my homework?
We feeling sad that your homework is gone and everything's wrong, but it won't be for long.
But
When you look up, you'll see the time doesn't stop because it goes on forever.
Goes on forever?
goes on forever.
You see the old west
And these are the king.
and see dinosaurs.
And really neat future things.
When you return, you'll know what you'll learn.
Pay close attention. Stay on your mission.
To see new dimensions.
And when you look up,
you'll know that
time doesn't stop.
because it
Goes on forever with you.
Get out.
Whoa! This must be the age of the dinosaurs. I wonder how I can move this thing so I can drive through.
Beep. 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 Beep.
Rồi trên sau ở Sài Gòn sẽ có các đồ bubble mà là.
I wonder how I can get this huge thing to move out of the road.
Beep. 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 Beep.
Hey, it's a rock in the shape of a circle. Whoa, it's a big one. Wowie zowie! It's a real live Brachiosaurus.
Ms. Brachiosaurus, and who or what in the primordial ooze are you?
I'm Putt-Putt, and I've come from the future. I'm trying to drive across the road back there, but there's a strange something blocking it.
That strange something happens to be my tail, Putt-Putt.
Gee, if it wouldn't be much trouble, Ms. Brachiosaurus, would you mind moving it so I can get through?
Not at all, honey. Not at all.
I'd really appreciate it. Thanks! I never realized dinosaurs could be so big. I'll bet you eat a lot.
A lot isn't the word for it. Tons. Tons and tons of leafy green plants. A big girl like me could never eat too many greens.
I think dinosaurs are the most amazing creatures I've seen in my whole life. It's a circle-shaped rock. So, exactly what year is this anyway?
Year? I haven't the faintest idea. All I know is we're sometime in the age of the dinosaurs.
Wow! I'm driving around millions of years before my time. Too bad I can't bring a dinosaur back with me to Cartown. That would really be something. Ms. Brachiosaurus, I was wondering, how tall are you when you're standing up?
I happen to be, if I do say so myself, the tallest dinosaur in the world, 39 feet, give or take an inch.
Wow! That's as high as a 4-story building. I don't mean to be rude, but do you ever get up, or do you just lie around all day?
Oh, I get up all right. But when you're tipping the scales at 50 tons and you're 75 feet long like me, every once in a while you get the sudden urge to take a rest.
So, exactly what year is this anyway?
Year? I haven't the faintest idea. All I know is we're sometime in the age of the dinosaurs.
Wow! I'm driving around millions of years before my time. Thanks a lot, Ms. B. It's a rock in the shape of a pentagon. Whoa, it's heavy! Now I'm off to explore the age of the dinosaurs. Ugh! Hello, I'm Putt-Putt. Do you need some help?
Yes, but first you gotta tell me, what in the heck is a putt-putt? I never laid eyes on anything quite like you before.
I'm a car, and I'm visiting from the future.
Whoa, imagine that! I'm Will, glad to meet you. Say, Putt, how'd you like to help me figure out how to move this basic pile of rocks? Then I can build me a bridge and go home.
I'd be happy to help you, Will. All I have to do is figure out how to do it. I'd better go find a round rock to fix the bridge so Will can go home. It's a pentagon-shaped rock. Hey, it's a rock in the shape of a circle.
How in the heck am I gonna fix this? Full speed! That was fantastic! Stupendous! Putt, you cars from the future sure know how to fix your basic bridge.
Thanks.
Uh-oh, big time problem alert! Looks like we're gonna need one more rock to finish the job. Looks like we need a rock shaped like your basic circle.
Will, guess what? I found a rock, and I think it will fit in the hole in the bridge.
Well, what do you know?
I need to find a round rock before I can cross the bridge. I need to find a round rock before I can cross the bridge.
So, Putt, any luck finding a rock?
I sure did, Will. Now all I have to do is put it in place and you can go home.
Excellent! Fantastic! Thanks a gazillion, Putt! Well, I'm homeward bound. Come visit any old time you like. Hello, Putt!
Hello to you too, Will. That soup smells good and I'm getting hungry.
So, Putt, what's a car from the future like you doing in a past like this?
I'm looking for some things I lost. My history report, my lunchbox, my calculator, and my dog Pep.
You've lost me too, Putt. I haven't the faintest idea what those things are. Where are my manners? Can I interest you in some fabulous, delicious, nutritious, primordial soup made it myself?
Sure, that would be great.
Compliments of the house.
primordial soup tastes terrific. Hey, this is really an interesting bowl.
Basically made that myself too. Why don't you keep it? I have another bowl.
Gee, thanks, Will.
Ah, don't mention it.
Too bad I can't bring a dinosaur back with me to Cartown. That would really be something.
More primordial soup?
Yes, please. It tastes great. Good.
Basic luck to you, Putt.
Thanks, Will.
Putt, I have to say, you've been a guest who's the best.
You're pretty nice yourself, Will.
Hi, I'm Bucky the Knowledge Box.
That T-Rex is humongous.
Oh, hell. It's a vicious, strange something or other about to attack. I just know it.
No, it isn't. I'm Putt-Putt. I never hurt anyone, honest.
Promise?
Of course I promise.
Oh, gosh. I feel much better. Say, you want to play picture jumble with the rocks?
Sure, that sounds like fun.
So, which one's first?
Let's move that one. 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 Let's move that one.
There.
All right, we did it. I can't wait to tell Mr. Firebird I met a real live dinosaur.
Putt-Putt saved the zoo. Putt-Putt Putt-Putt save the zoo. Putt-Putt save the zoo. Putt-Putt save the zoo. Zoo, zoo, zoo. Putt-Putt save the zoo. Putt-Putt save the zoo. Putt-Putt save the zoo. Putt-Putt save the zoo. Zoo, zoo, zoo.
Have you ever met such a chicken-hearted Tyrannosaurus Rex in your whole life? Sometimes I'm even afraid of my own shadow.
You're the only Tyrannosaurus Rex I've ever met in my whole life, and I think you're nice.
You do? Gosh, you can't mean it.
Welcome to Dino Radio, all oldies, all time. Okay, all you listeners, let's have a big round of applause for Wheel. Wheel's Primordial Soup, voted most tasty at annual Dino Days Fun Festival held last week on Big Rock.
You probably wouldn't expect a big guy like me to act like such a baby.
A very big baby. How big are you anyway?
Last time I measured, 18 feet tall and 14,000 pounds. My mom says I'm almost full grown.
I can't wait to tell Mr. Firebird
Have you ever met such a chicken-hearted Tyrannosaurus Rex in your whole life? Sometimes I'm even afraid of my own shadow.
You're the only Tyrannosaurus Rex I've ever met in my whole life, and I think you're nice.
You do? Gosh, you can't mean it.
I sure had fun playing with those rocks. Thanks, T-Rex. I can't wait to tell Mr. Firebird I met a real live dinosaur. Hi, Mr. Bird.
Are you ready to play a little Follow the Volcano? All right, watch this now real closely. All right, go for it. Oops, you missed one. If you want to call it quits, now's the time to click on the arrow. We'll give this level one more try. Now it's your turn. Okay, now you go. I'll bet you're sitting there thinking this is gonna be easy. To quit the game, just click on the flashing arrow. Alrighty, let's move to a higher level. Yowza, you're good. If you want to leave, now's the time to click on the old flashing arrow. Now this one will really twist your brain. Outstanding! If you're ready to say bye-bye, click on the flashing arrow. All right, now you're in for a real challenge.
Well, tweak my beak, you did it. All done? Then click on the flashing arrow. Okay, keep your eyes open. Here's a new level coming at you.
I think dinosaurs are the most amazing creatures I've seen in my whole life.
How you doing? The name's Compy, short for Compagnathus. That there is my very hungry buddy, Triceratops.
Glad to meet you. My name's Putt-Putt. Hello? Mr. Triceratops? I don't think that Triceratops notices me at all. He's much too busy eating.
That guy, my friend, is always busy eating. On a good day, he could go through a couple of bushes and nothing flat.
Hello? Mr. Triceratops? I don't think that Triceratops notices me at all. He's much too busy eating.
That guy, my friend, is always busy eating. On a good day, he could go through a couple of bushes and nothing flat. Bet you didn't know Triceratops means three-horned face. But don't mention it to my buddy here. He's very touchy about the subject. Last time I called him that, I got 3 horns in my face. It wasn't pretty. You don't know how hard it is to be best friends with a Triceratops. I mean, I'm 2 feet long on a good day, and he's at least 36 feet long. It's a heck of a thing. My buddy here is the original master of fast food. Give him some food, he'll eat it fast.
Hello? Mr. Triceratops? I don't think that Triceratops notices me at all. He's much too busy eating.
That guy, my friend, is always busy eating. On a good day, he could go through a couple of bushes and nothing flat. Compagnathus means pretty jaw. Ain't that the sweetest thing you ever heard? Bet you didn't know Triceratops means three-horned face. But don't mention it to my buddy here. He's very touchy about the subject. Last time I called him that, I got 3 horns in my face. It wasn't pretty.
You have trouble making...
That's the stone bull Will gave to me. It's really ancient.
Hard to imagine, but I think you're basically the first car from the future I've had the pleasure of meeting.
And you're definitely the first prehistoric Will I've ever met.
You cars from the future have some basic appetites.
Ah, that's great! Too bad I can't bring a dinosaur back with me to Car Town. That would really be something. another rock, Will's bridge is fixed. Seeing dinosaurs face to face is awesome. They're so huge. I must be in the medieval times. I don't need another rock. Will's bridge is fixed. That's the stone bull Will gave to me. Oh dear! Sorry. Oh dear! Woodward, you're heavy. Wow! It's hard to imagine I'm sorry. Oh my goodness! Excuse me, do you need some help? My, you are certainly the fancy carriage. I'm not a carriage exactly. I'm a car from the future. My name's Putt-Putt. I'm very happy to meet you, Putt-Putt. I'm Princess Chassis, and this is my best friend and loyal subject, Woodward. We had been out collecting wood for the blacksmith when a horrible rainstorm hit. We went charging back to the castle as fast as we could when I hit a bump, and my wheel fell right off in the middle of the road. Well, maybe I can help you figure out a way to get that wheel back on. That would be wonderful, Putt-Putt. Now I wonder how we should do this. Okay, Princess Chassis, here's the plan. You lift up your friend Woodward, and I'll slip on his wheel. It would be my pleasure. Oh my goodness gracious sakes. Good thanks to both of you. You're welcome. Now I must hurry back to the castle. My father, King Chariot, is expecting me for story time. And I have to return with the blacksmith's firewood. Perhaps we'll see you later, Putt-Putt. Bye! I still need to get my calculator, my history report, my lunchbox, and Pep. Wow! It's hard to imagine I'm really back in medieval times. Wow, this is some castle!
Yes, it is. Only the rains have rusted the gates shut.
We need something to help loosen them up. That's what I think. Maybe I can find something that would work.
That would be wonderful, Putt-Putt. Did you find anything to help open our rusted gate, Putt-Putt?
Not yet, Princess Cassie, but I will. Someday, I hope to grow up to be a blacksmith. Our blacksmith, Sir Pound-a-Lot, he's teaching me everything he knows. He's the nicest blacksmith in the world, no doubt about it. It's rusted shut. I need to find something to help open it.
It seems that the rains have rusted the gates shut.
We need something to help loosen them up. That's what I think. That's the stone bull Will gave to me. It's really ancient.
You are tuned to Castle Radio. Forget not that each and every afternoon, King Chariot hosts story time. All children from the kingdom are invited to attend.
The last time this gate rested shut, we opened it with a squirt of oil. Unfortunately, I haven't seen a drop of oil in the entire kingdom for ages.
Wowie zowie! It's the Old West!
Hey, all you bucks and buckaroos, you're all listening to KTFR, Tire Flats Radio.
KTFR, I'm fit to be tied. There's no better station, says me Virgil Clyde.
I don't need another rock. Will's bridge is fixed. It says Tire Flats. I don't need another rock. Will's bridge is fixed. Car Town looked like this a long time ago.
Boga, boga, boga.
Howdy.
Get along, little doggy.
Howdy.
I sure do miss Pep. I hope I get him back soon. It says general store. It says train station.
Do you think darkness will be mad?
I don't know, but I like our new job.
Gold's been reported seen in them there hills and rivers of Tire Flats. Of course, this account came from Silverado Sam, who's been panning the rivers for 6 to 7 years now, and he ain't struck gold but once.
Phew!
Ho, ho, ho.
I need to find some oil so I can help Princess Tatsy open the gate to the castle in medieval times.
Howdy do, little buddy. You new in town?
I'm Putt-Putt. I'm visiting from Car Town, far in the future.
Well, dang-a-lang-a-ding-dong. That is something, ain't it? I'm Virgil Clyde.
I need to find some oil so I can help Princess Tatsy open the gate to the castle in medieval times. Look at that huge pile of hay!
Hay is usually for horses, but if it pleases you, help yourself.
Thanks! It might come in handy. You never know. A rope! This might come in handy.
Out in the world are many things I am told, like cowboys and cowgirls so true. They roam far and wide, cross the countryside, searching blue waters for gold.
I think I have enough hay for now.
Here in the west, it's the place I like best. Yes, I adore the vistas so fine. It's there that I see the old sycamore trees, though I've not wandered that far, I confess.
I think I have enough hay for now.
Welcome to my home. From here I do not roam, but I'm happy if you choose to stay. I'm a homebody horse, never seen a race course, but maybe I'll see one someday.
That's the hay I found. It's a rope. It says General Store. I need to find some oil so I can help Princess Chassie open the gate to the castle. I wonder if Car Town looked like this a long time ago.
Well, howdy, stranger. You're not from around these here parts.
No, I'm not. I'm Putt-Putt, and I've traveled here from the future.
Sure you have. The name's Lurleen. What can I do for you?
I'd like to look around, if you don't mind.
Not a bit. Not at all. Well, I'll be swaggered.
I'd like some chewy, fruity wagon wheels, please.
It'll cost you a nickel.
Oh, well, I guess I'll just have to come back when I have one. It says chewy, fruity wagon wheels.
Well, I'll be swaggered. Well, shoot 'em up. You folks got many cowboys living in the future?
Not really. Mostly they're just in books and TV.
What's a TV? I done never heard of one of them.
It's kind of hard to explain. But if you hang around for another 100 years or so, I'm sure you'll find out.
KTFR, I'm fit to be tied at my station of choice. KTFR, of course.
Well, shoot 'em up.
La 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 la. I need to find some oil so I can help Princess Chassie.
Tire Flats sure has been quieter than a cricket. You're my first customer this week.
Then I'm glad I stopped by.
Me too. I could use the company.
It says train station. That's the water tower. That's the water tower. I sure do miss Pep. I hope I get him back soon. It says, Junior Conductor needed, 5 cents.
Hey, Sonny, you didn't show up a moment too soon. I'm looking to hire me a junior conductor. Pique your interest, son. Job pays a nickel.
Sure, what do I have to do?
For starters, you can oil me up while I'm as dry as a creek bed in Indian summer. You still interested in being a junior conductor, sonny boy? Offer still stands.
Sure, I'd love to.
Well then, how's about oiling me up? This scratch in my throat's about to drive me plumb crazy.
Don't worry, I'll oil you. You can count on it.
Soon as you oil me up, you'll be an official junior conductor. Not to mention a nickel richer.
It's an oil can.
A little on the wheels would do nicely. By the way, My name is Tobias T. Train. But you can call me Toby. Oh, much better. 1,000 thanks, amigo.
You're welcome, Toby.
Say, I didn't catch your name.
My name's Putt-Putt.
Well, Putt-Putt, my partner, so far you've made a mighty fine junior conductor. Here's your pay, 1 round nickel.
Thanks, Toby.
And you hang on to that oil can. After all, now you're my official junior conductor.
Thanks. That's the nickel I got from Toby. Anything else I can do for you, Toby?
As a matter of fact, there is. I'm fresh out of water. And for the life of me, I can't reach that spigot way up there on that water tower. How's about putting that noggin to work and finding something you can use to pull down that lever so you can fill me up?
I'll bet I can do that. Toby's right. I could never reach it myself. Toby, I found a rope, and I think it's just the thing to do the trick.
I thought you'd be the kind of cowpoke who'd be handy with a rope trick. Now I'm officially in business thanks to you, Mr. Junior Conductor. Anytime you want to take a ride around the tracks, just hop on my flat car. I'll give you a ride you won't soon forget.
Thanks, Toby. I'm sure I'll take you up on it. It sounds like fun. I still need to get my calculator, my history report, my lunchbox, and pet.
I've chugged all over the West, Putt-Putt, but I like tire flats the best.
Me too.
Well, Buckaroo, where do you want old Toby to take you? Next stop, Gold River.
Ooh, my wheels and whiskers! Oh, nope, not what I thought. What do we have here? Shucks, no gold. Dadblam, I wonder if... Nah.
Excuse me, hello?
Well, howdy, young'un. Don't mind me. I'm panning for gold.
Wow, there's really gold in that river?
What's that you say? Have I sold much silver? I'm looking for gold, boy! Gold!
I have a funny feeling that prospector didn't hear a word I said.
Well, looky here. Dang blam it! It's just a bunch of old rusty keys.
Excuse me, do you mind if I take these?
Ah, sonny, you can take 'em, shake 'em, or bake 'em for all I care. They're just a bunch of good-for-nothing keys is all.
You never know. They might be good for something. So, have you found any gold in there yet?
So you say you owed money to your vet? Well, keeping pets can cost a pretty penny. No, it's not gold. Well, what do we have here? Shucks, no gold. Well, I'll be swiggered-jiggered. No, it's not gold.
It's hard to believe I've The fruits sure are nice around here.
This is a KTFR News Update. Coyote tracks was seen on the west end of Tire Flat. So you bucks and buckaroos best keep your pots of chili off your campfire. You know how coyotes go hog wild for chili.
Excuse me, what's your name, sir?
Do I feel ashamed? Well, now what's to be ashamed of, boy? Gold panning is an honorable business with a long and glorious tradition.
Have you been panning this river for very long?
Have I been banning glitter where it doesn't belong? I don't make the rules, son.
Excuse me, what's your name, sir?
I'll tell you what's my game, young man. It's panning for gold.
So, have you found any gold in there yet?
Have I gotten old yet? Well, ain't that right sweet of you to ask, boy? Well, what do we have here? Shucks, no gold. Well, swigger-jiggered.
Have you been panning this river for very long?
Have I been dancing with her sister who's playing a gong? Well, no, can't say as I have. My old wheels can't take that kind of exercise anymore. Ooh, my wheels and whiskers!
Hot and dry. It's the desert.
Woody, look at that! Animal tracks! I wonder where they go!
Yeah, on a good foot.
This desert is amazing! I've never seen so many animal tracks in my whole life! It hit me! It hit me!
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Wowie zowie! A real mountain lion! Baby mountain lions are born with spots, but when they get older, the spots disappear. Mountain lions can be gray, golden, or reddish-brown. Mountain lions don't always live in mountains. They can also be found in swamps and grasslands. A mountain lion can weigh up to 200 pounds. Mountain lions don't roar like real lions. They meow and purr like house cats. Mountain lions can be gray, golden, or reddish-brown. Mountain lions don't always live in mountains. They can also be found in swamps and grasslands.
For KTFR I go hog wild, so set for a spell and listen while.
Look at the Roadrunner! A Roadrunner can run up to 15 miles per hour. To slow down, sometimes a Roadrunner will use its tail almost like a parachute. A Roadrunner spends most of its life on the ground, and even though it's a bird, it rarely flies. Roadrunners can be up to 2 feet long. A Roadrunner's tail is about the same length as its entire body. A Roadrunner spends most of its life on the ground, and even though it's a bird, it rarely flies. It's an armadillo! You're kind of cute for such a funny-looking guy, aren't you, boy? An armadillo uses its long, sticky tongue to get insects to eat. The armadillo has a tough leather skin that acts like armor, protecting its body. Armadillos can't see very well, but their hearing is good and their sense of smell is amazing. The word armadillo is Spanish for little armored one. Armadillos live underground during the day and come out at night. An armadillo uses its long, sticky tongue to get insects to eat. The armadillo has a tough leather skin that acts like armor, protecting its body.
Hubcap Hill, here we come.
It would be so exciting to take everyone I meet in my time travels back to Cartown, but I guess they need to stay in their own time. It's my calculator. Hey, little guy, could you throw that down to me, please? It's mine. Uh-oh. Ugh. Oh, no. That trunk is locked up tight. I think I have something in my glove box I can use to unlock that trunk. Ugh! That trunk is locked up tight, but I might have something that will help. Which key should I use? This key doesn't fit. Maybe I should try a different key. Which key should I use? It worked! Excellent! I've got my calculator back. Now all I have to do is get Pep, my lunchbox, and my history report, so Mr. Firebird can close the time portal. The Old West is rootin' tootin' fun!
Get ready for rodeo days here in Tire Flats. Everybody who signs up will get a turn helping Virgil Clyde to lasso groundhogs.
That's the hay I found. That's my calculator. That's an oil can. That's the nickel I got from Toby.
All aboard for the old rock mine.
And here he is, the most weight champion in the world, the Desert Kid!
The folks sure are nice around here.
Yeah. Whoa.
Hang on. We're headed back to Tire Flats Station. I've chugged all over the West, Putt-Putt, but I like Tire Flats the best.
Me too.
Hope you reach your destination on time, Junior Conductor.
Thanks, Toby. I'm sure I can with your help.
Do you have trains where you come from, Putt-Putt?
We sure do, Toby. Some of them are hundreds of cars long.
Holy smokes! I've chugged all over the West, Putt-Putt, but I like Tire Flats the best.
Me too. It says General Store.
Hey, and howdy once again, Putt-Putt. How's my little tin can buddy from the future?
Just fine, Lurleen. I'd like some chewy, fruity wagon wheels, please.
It'll cost you a nickel.
Oh, great. I've got one of those. Here's a nickel for the chewy, fruity wagon wheels.
Help yourself. It's all yours.
this time travel stuff works, but it sure is fun.
So, do all you folks from the future go gallivanting around like this?
I don't think so. This is highly unusual.
Well, shoot 'em up.
I'd like some chewy, fruity wagon wheels, please.
It'll cost you a nickel.
Oh well, I guess I'll just have to come back when I have one. This is almost like flying. Whoa! This must be the future! I wonder what year it is. I need to get my history report, my lunchbox, and tech.
Compagnatus.
Well, howdy, young'un.
Hey, you're back with cool virtual reality radio, where your head is no closer than your dial.
I'm Virtual Clyde.
Hello, Putt!
Pajama Sam.
I am King Chariot.
Ah, yes.
I am King Chariot.
I wonder if this is what Cartown will look like someday. It's kind of hard to imagine. Here goes!
Well, would you look at that?
I sure do miss him. I hope I get him back soon.
The Future Is Now store is holding a fabulous sale on gadgets and gizmos from now until Sunday. Stock up on batteries for those everyday needs now. And don't miss your chance to join in the fun and pick up your free balloon maker.
Now, aren't you the cutest little guy on 4 wheels? What can I do to help you?
My name's Putt-Putt, and I'm visiting from the past. I was just checking out this balloon thingy.
First things first, you can call me Miss Electra. And second, this must be your lucky day. We're giving those balloon makers away free. It's our anniversary. Makes as many balloons as your little heart desires.
Gee, thanks.
Oh!
Beam me up, Betty.
For golly sakes!
Beam me up, Betty.
Well, would you look at that? For golly sakes!
Excuse me, Miss Electra. What kind of machine is that?
Why, it's a battery-making machine. You can help me make some if you like.
Wow, that sounds like fun.
Oh! We don't get too many visitors from the past. How many years in time did you travel?
I don't know. What year is it now?
2112.
Wow, I'm way in the future.
For golly sake!
The Future Is Now Superstore is great. They've got so much neat stuff here.
Okay, Putt-Putt, you can make me a battery with 11 volts. Just punch in the number of volts you want and the machine, bless its heart, will do the rest.
Okay, I can do that. I'll start with 5 volts. I still need more volts of power, so I can have a total of 11. Four plus 5 equals 9 volts. I still need more volts of power, so I can have a total of 11. Two plus 4 plus 5 equals 11 volts. That's it! 11 volts of power. I'm all done, Miss Electra.
Perfect! Just perfect! Oh!
Welcome to the Paint-O-Rama 3000, the automated painterizer. Scanning process initiated. Painting process initiated. Painting completed. We hope that your Paint-O-Rama experience has been a pleasant one.
I look good.
Thank you. And enjoy your new color.
process initiated. Painting process initiated. Painting completed. We hope that your paint-o-rom experience has been a pleasant one.
I look good.
Thank you. And enjoy your new color.
I bet Mr. Firebird would love visiting the future. Oh, that's my balloon maker. Ms. Electra gave it to me. Wow! This fun zone looks great! There's stuff around here I never even could have imagined. The future is the most amazing place I've seen. To the other side! All right! Which way should I move? The future is sure tons of fun.
Tonight, it's the Supersonic Rockets battling the Cosmic Crusaders in the final playoffs of Blazer Ball. Be in at 7.
Houston, we have a big cheese out here.
Happy burger, a small fry, and an orange drink. See you at the window.
A big girl like me could never eat too many greens.
Are you sure you want to leave?
One ancient toasting device, circa 1989.
Looking for new fins for your fenders? Higher lift on your hydraulics? More stylish headlights? Beam on over to Carla's Complete Car Care. In 10 seconds flat, we can provide a total body makeover.
That's the hay I found. I need to get my history.
I should recheck that. One ancient toasting device, circa 1989. Welcome to our museum. I am Arthur T. Fact, the pre-programmed curator. But you may call me R.T. Fact.
Hi, I'm Putt-Putt, and I'm visiting from the past. I was hoping I could look around.
That is acceptable. Please stay as long as your schedule permits. If you have any questions, I will answer them for you.
Thanks!
One ancient toasting device, circa 1989. Two crates of plastic children's toys from the late 20th century. One primitive crank telephone from 1882. Judging by my list, we now have over 100,000 items in our museum. I should recheck that. One ancient toasting device, circa 1989. Two crates of plastic children's toys from the late 20th century. One primitive crank telephone from 1882.
Hey, it's my lunchbox! Excuse me, Artifact. I think that lunchbox you have on display is mine.
I am sorry, but I have no record in my memory banks that this particular lunchbox belongs to you. There were 4,362,000 of them manufactured in your time.
But I'm sure that one's mine. It's got a picture of Smokey the Fire Engine on it.
I cannot give it to you. Otherwise, I will not have an ancient food container on display.
What if I gave you another ancient food container? Then could I trade it for my lunchbox?
Yes, you could.
Great! I think I have something you're really going to like in my glove box.
One ancient toasting device.
Here's an ancient food container for you, Artifact. It's a really old stone bowl. I got it from a wheel way back in the dinosaur ages.
The dinosaur ages, you say? How amazing! This will now be the oldest item we have in our museum. Here. Take the lunchbox.
Thanks! Great! I got my Smokey the Fire Engine lunchbox back! Now all I have to do is get Pep and my history report, so Mr. Firebird can close the time portal. That's my Smokey the Fire Engine lunchbox.
What may I do for you, Putt-Putt?
I was wondering if you had any Pajama Man comic books.
I'm afraid not.
It's a newspaper in ancient writing. It's an abacus, an ancient mathematics artifact. It's a stone bowl, an ancient food container. It's a newspaper in ancient writing.
What is it, Putt-Putt?
Do you have a pogo stick? Pet likes those.
A curious item. Unfortunately, the museum doesn't have one. Yes, Putt-Putt?
I was wondering if you had a Spy Fox decoder ring. I had one once, but I lost it.
No, we don't.
Time travel is the greatest.
Yes, what is it, Putt-Putt?
How long have you worked here, Artifact?
My memory banks indicate I have been recharged and reconditioned 6 times, which means I have been curator here for 6 years. What is it, Putt-Putt?
Do you have any fatty bears here?
That is a classic. Unfortunately, they don't make those anymore. What may I do for you, Putt-Putt?
I was wondering if you had any Pajama Man comic books.
I'm afraid not.
Welcome to the library.
me, I'm Putt-Putt. I'm visiting from the past. I thought this was a library. Where's all your books?
My, you are from the past, aren't you? Nowadays, all books can be found on our computer. Usually, when you find what you're looking for, I can make a copy for you. But unfortunately, at the moment, we're out of paper. By the way, my name's Darian. Darian, the librarian.
Glad to meet you, Darian. Excuse me, do you have fiction and non-fiction books in your library?
We have fiction, non-fiction, and science fiction.
I thought science fiction was just a kind of fiction. You know, pretend?
Not anymore, Putt-Putt. You might say science fiction is almost a reality.
It's hard to believe I've actually traveled through time.
Tired of the same humdrum vacations in the tropics? Space Travel Vacations is offering exciting holidays throughout the solar system. Skateboard down craters in the moon. Feel the fun of weightlessness on Saturn. Enjoy the remote pleasures of Pluto all year round. Email Space Travel Vacations today.
How you doing there, Purple Daddy?
Do you think there's any books on your computer from my time?
Depends what time you're from. We have books dating back nearly 1,000 years.
Those are some really old books.
The large pig was hungry. He ate 3 pink petunias. His pet dog ate the scraps.
Darian said that I can't get a book right now.
The manatee found the missing t-shirts. Now all of the dogs will be happy. Is that confetti that they're throwing? The manatee found the missing hats. Now all of the ants will be happy. Is that spaghetti that they're throwing? The bunnies cried when their instruments turned into fish, but they laughed when the audience turned into turtles. The penguins cried when their instruments turned into pizza, but they laughed when the audience turned into umbrellas. The puppies cried when their instruments turned into tacos, but they laughed when the audience turned into seagulls. Look! That monkey just jumped off the monkey bar so hard his shoes fell off. Hope he lands in that pile of sawdust. Look! That lizard just jumped off the tire swing so hard his shoes fell off. Hope he lands in that pile of ice cream. Look! That goat just jumped off the curly slide so hard his shoes fell off. Hope he lands in that pile of old socks. The lion is carrying a watermelon and a cheese log. He's balancing a fan on his head. The lion is carrying a telescope and a giant pickle. He's balancing a basket on his head. Which weighs more, a pound of lead or a pound of feathers? Susie writes the answer with a pen. Which weighs more, a pound of cat food or a pound of crayons? Susie writes the answer with an eel. The bear combs his hair with a hairbrush. He brushes his teeth with a toothbrush. Afterward, he'll wash his hands with soap. The bear combs his hair with a rake. He brushes his teeth with a pickle. Afterward, he'll wash his hands with eggs. The bear combs his hair with a branch. He brushes his teeth with a bacon strip. Afterward, he'll wash his hands with jelly. Yikes! The elephant is trying to ski on banana peels on a mountain of snow. Look out for the toast. Yikes! The elephant is trying to ski on butter knives on a mountain of glue. Look out for the gophers. That vampire has hot peppers instead of fangs. Can you find his friends the were-walrus and the mummy bunny? That vampire has piano keys instead of fangs. Can you find his friends the were-warthog and the mummy python? Sam sleeps all snug in his bed, covered with cozy blankets. He dreams his socks are all missing. Sam sleeps all snug in his bathtub, covered with cozy fruit. He dreams his socks are all dancing.
Hello again, Darian.
Good to see you again.
How many books do you have stored in your computer, Darian?
If they were printed out, they'd fill the entire shopping mall and then some.
Oh my goodness! That's a lot of books!
Yes, but unfortunately, part of our computer is down today, and only a handful of them are available to look at.
Excuse me, do you have fiction and non-fiction books in your library?
We have fiction, non-fiction, and science fiction.
I thought science fiction was just a kind of fiction. You know, pretend?
Not anymore, Putt-Putt. You might say science fiction is almost a reality.
Good old Pep. I sure do miss him. I hope I get him back soon.
Tonight, it's the Supersonic Rockets battling the Cosmic Crusaders in the final playoffs of Blazer Ball. Begin at 7.
That's my gas gauge.
Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
The
You make it yourself, pet food, smorgasbord.
Welcome to the Petorama, the make-it-yourself pet food smorgasbord. You may make any kind of custom pet food simply by creating the animal you wish to feed and then pressing the food button. Thank you and have a pleasant day.
This looks like fun!
Your food is in process.
Oh boy!
food will be ready momentarily.
Great! Thanks!
Your customized pet food is nearly ready.
Great!
Your order has been acknowledged and accepted.
Wow! Look at that!
Your food will be ready momentarily.
Special delivery! Insta-food!
Your order has been acknowledged and accepted.
Hey, instant food!
Your food is in process.
Oh boy!
Your customized pet food is nearly ready.
Great! Thanks!
Your food will be ready momentarily.
Wow! Look at that!
Let it be known that Merlin the Magician has recently invented a machine that will turn common stones into gold. This discovery has made King Chariot most happy indeed.
I'll bet Pep is here somewhere.
Did you find anything to help open our rusted gate, Putt-Putt?
Yes, Princess Chassie, I think I did.
Oh, that is good news.
Someday, I hope to grow up to be a blacksmith. Our blacksmith, Sir Pound-a-Lot, he's teaching me everything he knows. He's the nicest blacksmith in the world. No doubt about it.
It seems that the rains have rusted the gates shut.
We need something to help loosen them up. That's what I think.
This should help open that rusted gate.
1,001 thank yous, Putt-Putt. Now we won't be late for story time.
It would be so exciting to take everyone I meet in my time travels back to Cartown, but I guess they need to stay in their own time.
I'm the happy bard Max Wellington, who loves to play the lute. I once thought of being a piper, but I cannot play the flute.
Castle Radio learnt yesterday that King Arthur is planning to visit King Chariot this fall. He is bringing along with him a large round table. I suspect there will be much eating and celebration.
be dangerous. Here, maybe I can reach you. I can't do it, Pep. Sorry. Wait a minute. I might have something that will work. That's the hay I found. That's the hay I found. That's my calculator. Grab onto it quick, boy! Pep, I'm so glad I finally got you back! Now all I have to do is get my history report so Mr. Firebird can close the time portal. Hi, Woodward. Good to see you again, Putt-Putt. You're in for a regular treat, because Sir Pound-A-Lot, my friend over there, is the nicest blacksmith in the world, and that's the truth.
In an unfortunate incident yesterday, twin dragons sneezed at the same time, causing flames to shoot 6 feet out their nostrils and into the air. 3 piles of chopped firewood burned instantly to the ground.
Greetings, traveler. May I help you?
My name's Putt-Putt, and I'm looking for something.
Take all the time in the world. My shop is your shop. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Thanks! What's that you're making?
It's a shield for King Chariot.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
That's the hay I found. That's my calculator. That's my Smokey the Fire Engine lunchbox. Wow! It's hard to imagine I'm really back in medieval times. Woodward sure delivered a huge pile of firewood.
Oh, that Woodward. Such a helpful little fellow. Still work to be done. Coming along nicely.
You dirty rat.
More than anything, I love being a blacksmith.
It sure takes a lot of work to make a shield.
Oh, indeed it does, my friend. Indeed it does. Coming along nicely. Still work to be done.
That's the wood that Woodward delivered.
If there is anything else you need, my friend, I shall be happy to be of service.
That's very nice of you.
If there is anything else you need, my friend, I shall be happy to be of service.
That's very nice of you.
I could have been a pianist, but that wouldn't fit on my back. I had no talent for the trumpet, but for the lute I have a knack.
I still need to get my history report. Hello, I'm...
Do not tell me. Ah, yes, you must be from the future.
How did you know that?
You are not the only visitor I have encountered from another time. My name is Merlin.
Merlin the magician? Wow!
You have traveled from a time very far away, and like all travelers, you must be looking for something.
I sure am.
Well, my friend, I believe you will find everything you are looking for.
I hope you're right. Princess Chassie is the nicest princess I've ever met. She...
Would you like to see me turn rock into gold?
Boy, would I ever! Wow! That was amazing!
Would you like to see me turn rock into gold?
Boy, would I ever! Wow! That was amazing! I wonder what Princess Chassie would think of Cartel. get my history report.
I love stories of mermaids so sweet, who find lost treasure in the open sea.
I like stories that are sometimes scary, with creepy monsters so mean and hairy.
Tell me a joke about the cat who ate yarn when her babies were born they had sweaters on.
I like stories of far-off places, of unicorns and dragon chases.
Tell me a story of a prince so fine, who kisses a frog and turns into a fly. Tell me a joke that is really funny about Santa dressed as the Easter Bunny. I love stories of queens and kings, of magic flutes that learn to sing. Tell me a story of a prince so fine, who kisses a frog and turns into a fly.
Welcome, ye stranger. What be your name?
My name's Putt-Putt.
And I am King Chariot. Thou hast arrived just in time to hear a reading from the Royal Joke Book.
Oh, that sounds like fun!
Now which one shall I read first? Who is the rabbit that steals from the rich and gives to the poor?
Who is it?
Rabbit Hood. Why did the court jester throw the butter out the window?
Why, Father?
He wanted to see the butterfly. Why did the queen put roller skates on her rocking chair?
I give up.
So she could rock and roll. What did the dirt say to the rain?
What, Father, what?
It said, "Please stop raining on me, or my name will be mud." How can thou know if a dragon has slept in thine bed?
How, Father?
Because the sheets are burnt to a crisp. What dost thou get when thou crosses a dragon with a peanut butter sandwich?
What, King Chariot?
A dragon that sticks to the roof of your mouth. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Queen.
Queen who?
Clean up your supper dishes, or you shan't have dessert. Why was the dragon sitting on the marshmallow?
I have no idea.
So he would not fall into the hot chocolate. What dost thou get when thou setst two rabbits out in the blazing sun all day?
What? What?
Hot cross bunnies. What has 20 teeth but cannot chew a thing?
What is it, Father?
Why, it's a comb, of course. What happens if thou crosses an onion with a potato?
Don't know. I give up.
The potato begins to cry. What dost thou get when thou crosses a loaf of bread with a dragon?
I give up.
You get toast. What did the Cinderella fish wear to the ball?
A ball gown?
No, she wore glass flippers. Does anyone know the difference between dragons and fleas?
Not me.
Oh, it's quite simple. Dragons can have fleas, but fleas can't have dragons. Why does the king wear gold suspenders?
We don't know. Why?
To keep his royal pants up. Why was the royal chef fired?
Because he fixed terrible food?
No, it was because he was mean. He beat the eggs and he whipped the cream. Why should thou never share a secret with a clock?
Why not, King Chariot?
Because time will tell. Why was 6 afraid of 7?
Why, King Chariot?
Because 7, 8, 9. When can thou knock over a full glass and not spill a drop of water?
I give up.
When it is filled with milk. What dost thou get when thou crosses a flea with a rabbit?
I have no idea.
Thou'st gets Bug Bunny. Why do we not allow lemons to play in the royal orchestra?
I have no idea, King Chariot.
Because lemons would play too many sour notes. What is as big as an elephant but weighs nothing?
What is it, King Chariot?
An elephant's shadow. Why did the court jester throw the glass of water out the window?
I give up.
He wanted to see a waterfall. Why do bats fly at night?
I give up. Why?
Because they are afraid to drive. What is it that is always in front of you but you cannot see?
I don't have the slightest idea.
'Tis the future. Now let me see if thou can guess this one. What cries when I cry, laughs when I laugh, but when I turn around, it neither laughs nor cries.
Oh, King Chariot, we cannot guess.
It is a mirror. What has 100 legs but cannot walk?
I give up.
50 pairs of pants. What has a trunk but does not need a key?
What? What is it?
It is a tree. Why did the court jester tell jokes to his stomach?
Why did he, King Chariot?
He wanted to hear a belly laugh. The young girl asked her brother, "How do you catch a fairy?" And he replied, "By her fairy tale, of course." Oh, let's see. What button do you always carry wherever you go? Your belly button. What do you call a cow wearing a golden crown?
What? What?
A Dairy Queen. Oh, here is a good one. It was dinner time at the castle, and the queen said to the king, "Dear, it is your turn to fix dinner tonight." The king replied, "What happened? Did it break?" Oh, here's one. What's black and white and red on the bottom?
I give up.
A zebra with a diaper rash. When is a piece of wood just like a king?
When, King Chariot?
When it is a ruler. How do you stop a skunk from smelling?
I don't know.
Plug its nose. Now, who writes nursery rhymes and squeezes oranges?
I don't know.
Mother Juice. Where does a king keep his army?
Where, King Chariot?
Up his sleevey. On which side does a chicken have the most feathers?
I don't know.
On the outside. What can thou put in a barrel filled with water to make it lighter?
What, King Chariot, what?
Why, a hole, of course. What bow cannot be tied?
I have no idea, King Chariot.
A rainbow. What coat could not keep the queen warm?
An invisible one?
No, a coat of paint. Why did the princess put 2 banana peels on her feet when she went to the ball?
Why?
Because she wanted to wear a pair of slippers. What dost thou get when thou crosses a cocker-spaniel, a poodle, and a rooster?
We give up.
A cock-a-poodle-doo. What do you call the dirty prince who crossed the road twice?
I give up, Father.
A dirty double-crosser. What happened to the cat who swallowed a ball of yarn?
She had a stomachache?
No, she had mittens. Oh, this is a good one. Look, I've found a unicorn, said the fairy princess to the king. Oh, said the king, you must take him to the royal zoo. What a splendid idea, said the princess. The next day the king saw the princess again, and still she had her unicorn. I thought I told you to take that beast to the royal zoo, he said. I did, replied the princess, and today I shall take him to the theater. What should thou do if thou wakest up to the sound of a squeaking mouse?
Call the royal mouse catcher?
No. Oil it. Here's one. The princess was out riding one fine day on her royal steed, and on the road they passed a dog. Good morning, said the dog. I did not know that dogs could talk, exclaimed the princess. Nor did I, replied her horse. If two are company and three's a crowd, tell me, what are 4 and 5?
I have no idea.
4 and 5 are 9. What did the mother broom say to the baby broom?
I don't know.
She said, it is time to go to sweep, dear. What falls in the winter but never gets hurt?
I have no idea.
It is the snow. What starts with a T, ends with a T, and is filled with tea?
We have no idea.
It is a teapot. Why do we not allow lemons to play in the royal orchestra?
I have no idea, King Chariot.
Because lemons would play too many sour notes. Ooh, here's one. What's black and white and red on the bottom?
I give up.
A zebra with a diaper rash.
Putt-Putt, I'm so happy you joined us for story time.
Me too. Thanks.
I could listen to my father read from the Royal Joke Book all day long. Do you have many books in your time, Putt-Putt?
Oh, yes. I've read at least 100 of them myself.
Do you have many books in your time, Putt-Putt?
Oh, yes. I've read at least 100 of them myself.
One more joke, King Chariot, please.
On which side does a chicken have the most feathers?
I don't know.
On the outside.
May we hear another, Your Highness?
What dost thou get when thou crosses a loaf of bread with a dragon?
Or give up.
You get toast.
Oh, do tell another, Your Majesty.
Why do bats fly at night?
I give up. Why?
Because they are afraid to drive.
I still need to get my history report. Here we go, Pep.
Compagnathus means pretty jaw. Ain't that the sweetest thing you ever heard?
Hello? Mr. Triceratops? I don't think that Triceratops notices me at all. He's much too busy eating.
That guy, my friend, is always busy eating. On a good day, he could go through a couple of bushes in nothing flat.
I can't wait to tell Mr. Firebird I met a real live giant. He likes it.
Bet your sweet little hubcaps he likes it. I'm telling you, the guy's a total herbivore.
I need to feed that Triceratops some more hay so he'll get off my history report. Here you go, boy. I need to feed that Triceratops some more hay so he'll get off my history report. Great! Now I can get my history report.
Bet you didn't know Triceratops means three-horned face. But don't mention it to my buddy here. He's very touchy about the subject. Last time I called him that, I got 3 horns in my face. It wasn't pretty.
Got it! Hot diggity, this is great! It looks like I got everything I needed to get. Come on, Pep. Let's travel back through time to Cartown and tell Mr. Firebird. Guess what? I did it! I did it! I found all my things. And Pep, too.
Congratulations, Putt-Putt! I knew you would!
Now I can finally show you my new school supplies.
Excellent, Putt-Putt! But first, I must close the time portal for good. We don't need any more disasters.
Disasters? I don't know about that, Mr. Firebird. I guess it all depends on how you look at it. Between you and me, I thought time traveling was the best fun ever.
Well, I'm glad you had so much fun, Putt-Putt. But according to my calculations, you're going to be late for school unless you hurry.
Yipes, you're right, Mr. Firebird. I'll show you my report later. Here's my history report. Now let me tell you what I learned.
I'm Sam Rich. I'm Sam Rich.
Do you want to play again?